what I found out yesterday was that we can actually put Joshua as the first party member. And today we are picking up with talking to the mayor. Wow. Now isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down now. Looks like the mayor's place, alright? I just wonder if she's in. Do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Manor residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Brace Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Oh, I have heard from the mayor that she would be expecting me. However, I'm very sorry to inform you the mayor is currently out at the moment. She's gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect to act, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making her return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it'd be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it'd probably save both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big out feathers in it? Dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colourful. Quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? I would say she looks splendid, or would I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Oh, never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes. This may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easier way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easier to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry over and sit to the chapel. Oh, there you are. The maid we've been looking for. And you are Estelle. That wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're here with the Brace Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of the job she requested. Oh, I see. Please, let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. I see the mayor's daily needs. Being served up hand and foot, huh? The roads we live are completely really different. So, where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems to have quite a unique personality. But doesn't she sound interesting, even if she wasn't the mayor? I'm kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on the way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I'll let her know that you were there. Well, I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come on with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. See, when it first said she was in the chapel and she wasn't the typical expected mate, I really thought it would be her with the purple hair and colourful clothes, shall we say. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Oh, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as a thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying all of it up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But, ma'am, we'll just think about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear it anymore. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original price at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you become wonderful merchants in Bose. But yes, ma'am, we'll do our best. Madame. Well, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please come back and immediately on the usual. Oh, the emblem is... Could you be the braces I requested? Yep, that's us, but... Does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybella. I am the owner of this market and the mayor in Bose region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. Oh, I'll tell you what though, I heard the mayor is a businesswoman, but I never imagined you'd be so young. Based on looks alone, I guess you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and political foundations which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard of. After all, I am just a daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting a high hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright if we go over the details of my request to you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that the races will bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than any army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers and solve mysteries. I for be honoured, but don't you think you're overrating us just a bit? Yep, call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businesswoman, a businessman, was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continued to keep the Bose airship airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business has been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebrations too. I see, so this is an economical appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust. I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job. The army has actively been trying to exclude races from everything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull a May card for us, could you? Excluding praise? This must have something to do with General Morgan. The man has disliked races from the beginning. Do you know who this general is, Mayor Maribel? He was a friend of my father's, tentatively speaking. We have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may be able to do something for you. Meaning, Lila? Yes, madame. Lila produced a sheet of letter paper and a fountain pen from her pocket, and handed them to Mayor Maribel. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It's to inform him of my request for information about the instance as the official response of the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. I wonder if that bracer-hating general would even meet with us at all. I think it'd be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You'd be probably better served by saying that you are messengers of the mayor. I don't know. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying, we're just not telling them everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to meet? Where do we need to go to meet this General Morgan? There's a fort called Haken Gate in the international borders to the north coast. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everybody, I'm cancelling. You just leave everything to us. If we find anything out, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward for some good news. Goodbye, have a wonderful day. Goodbye. The Harkin Gate is at the end of the Isle Road to the north of the East Coast Highway. So that is where we ran into guards previously, and I decided to leave. In short, we need to head out of the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Harkin Gate, here we come. Before we do that though, we are off to double check to see if progressing with the storyline unlocked any new race skill quests. It unfortunately has not. So I have a little bit of money now, and unless I am very much mistaken, I have all of them. That should be enough. How close are we to leveling wise? $26. I was only just leveled. Not where about when it ends up. Ooh, before. Right, so what I'm off to do before we go to Harkin Gate, I'm off to try and find a few monsters, level Joshua, go back to the rest of the hotel. I'm hoping it should only take a couple of fights to level Joshua. It helps if I actually run into the monsters. And of course the person that doesn't need it gets the heal. She needs that heal now though. No, not really, but it would have benefited well now. Okay, so I'll take a little bit longer than I thought then. So he's got a few more hit points. As I'm trying to heal up after this fight, after leveling Joshua, I'm off to just go all out with them. Just for that extra damage. Well, I say extra damage, I'm hoping it's extra damage. Yeah, I said extra damage. It's doing about the same as a normal attack would. Why, Joshua? Okay, so this thing has damage reduction on. So if we can find another one of those, that's Joshua leveled. Or if we can find another Halo mole with more than just it and a mag rope. I got turned around and went back the way we came. So hopefully there's 3 enemies in here. There's 2. So all I'm hoping now is that the mushroom snake offers more XP than hopefully the mushroom snake. To finish my sentence, it helps. The mushroom snake offers more XP than the Madroka does. Because if it does, then that is Joshua level. I really think I've left it on 1 hit point then. There you go. So no, it offers the same XP as a Halo one. A Halo no. Don't know why I said Halo 1. And we have a single one here. So as long as I hit, I come out on top. Thank you. That's Joshua leveled. He's learned something! About time. Now the question is how to... I want to know what it does. How do I get to see what crafts do? Tactics, S-break. No, he only has. So that tells me that you can learn other S-breaks, but I can't see what flicker does as a craft because I can't figure out how to view it. So what I want to do is go back to the hotel, rest up, and then I'm off to go to. I'll go back to the lodgings. I think is what it's classed as in this. Stay out here. Well, it is classed as a hotel. I just know when you look on the map, it comes down as a lodgings. No, look, no. It's quite a nice room actually. 2 beds and a bath. 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 3 beds and a maid. Yeah, after I finish work here today, I'm going to first have a meal out on the town, then have a look at some clothes in the Bose market. A certain clothing store in the market has always been pretty popular, and designs are cute. I've got to check out and see if there's any new fashions out there I don't know about. So they do actually have a three-bedded room. I was starting to get curious on how what the sleeping arrangement was if it was only 2 beds and a bath. Even though that would explain why the price has gone from 20 to 60, because they've got 2 rooms. And I know that doesn't work out perfectly because it should be 40, not 60, but apparently times are hard and inflation is a thing. Hold it right there. The hiking gate is currently not permitting civilians through the checkpoint. Unauthorised personnel are not allowed past this point. We're sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorised to be here. Snell produces Mayor Mayabelle's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Mayabelle's. The Mayor has requested that we come here to speak to General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess nothing we do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Mayabelle is the one in charge of the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. I grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget, we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we've got it already. Alright then, let us through. So that is a roomery. A Harasvelga chick. It's reflective art, and the Charlotte's head can call the backup. Who moves up these things? Yeah, you got an entire 1 XP for that fight. But the guards aren't doing a very good job at guarding the area. Right, let's get rid of that one first. Nearly, Joshua. When it called for backup, I thought it was actually something similar. I bet you what? An avian monster living in the barren wastelands. Incredibly powerful, but weak against fire. It has 1,120 hit points. Okay. And the other things have about 195. Okay, so they are very. It says incredibly powerful, but weak against fire. It didn't quite stress how weak to fire it was.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh. Because they have such a big glaring weakness, you get Napall experience from. That is a real shame. They have 199 hit points, my apologies. I said I think they had 195. That was 4 points off. We have a big bird. So we have the danger here of them calling reinforcements and us having another one of these to deal with. He's on 1 hit point. So let's go with a craft. Let's not Fort Hurricane, because that would be absurd and be something resembling youth. So that is two of them down, one of them on 1 hit point. So those 5 tender poultry we gave out earlier, we seem to be getting back quite quickly now. Because of the XP value for them, I just don't really find them. This could be interesting. So I'm saying because of the XP value, they're not worth fighting. And then the next fight I ran into is 2 of them. To be fair, I am expecting about 4 XP. I'm not expecting the absurd amount. Purely because fire does that much damage to them, it's severely weakens. Lowers the amount of XP you get from it.
That's that then. Let's move out.
This is Haken Gate. It's freaking huge. Because it's huge, it acts as a sole entrance to the Empire and the rampart that protects Libra from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Libra. Yep. It's a territory of the Eborian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the gold stallion. The Eborian Empire. But enough staring for one day. Let's go meet General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned to your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel weird doing this. Yeah, but there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started to adjust to being the bracer. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted yet on the Eisen Road yet. But we came on an errand from Mayor Bella from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see get to see General Morgan? Joshua explains at the mayor's request without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Looks like our timing is bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar at the rest stop over there, so why don't you go right from there? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar in the rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously because this is the only border of the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is very strict. So there are lots of travellers who have a while to wait. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities here like a bar and inn. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Is that a good idea with Shiraz's side? He has a little bit of a reputation.